Hi everyone, my name is Yuan. I'm an investment coach. I help professionals to relieve their financial stress. My past students include engineers, accountants, corporate leaders, and even business owners. I started investing in 2013. I mainly focus on US stocks and options for income. So when I was 14, my mother showed me her brokerage statements. And for the first time, I saw her holding on to Singtel shares. She shared with me that by holding the shares, there was this dividend that comes to her account. And just like that, for the first time in my life, I realized that money can just flow into your account. And that is how I found about the stock market. I realized that you can have money to work hard for you instead of you working hard for money. Ever since secondary school, I will always pick up newspaper and articles regarding anything that covers about the stock market. And since then, I will work hard and study hard so that I could get into my dream job as a stockbroker. And eventually, when I passed my broker exam, it was a dream come true. In 2015, I started my career as a stockbroker. I began to understand more about the stock market. You see, as a stockbroker, it is my role to bring money to my clients. And the more they trade, the more commissions, the more money I make. So in order to help my clients to understand the stock market and walk this journey for a longer time, I hosted seminars and webinars to equip my clients with tools and knowledge about the market. I believe that just as my mother showed me, everyone should learn how to start investing as early as they can so that money can work hard for them. You see, stock market can be a biggest wealth creation space. But as I started my role as a stockbroker, I realized that people are actually more into trading. People started treating the stock market as a casino instead of investing for the long run. Money can just come in with a few clicks, and within the app, it just makes people more and more addicted to trading. I hosted seminar initially just to train and equip my clients with the knowledge that I have to help them in the stock market. But little do I know that as I developed more of these sessions, my client became more addicted to the app, and I couldn't accept that my success as a stockbroker was because of them trading and being addicted. Then something happened. You see, market has cycled, and every time after the bull market, a bear market comes. And each cycle, it wipes out billions of dollars, and at the same time, many people lose their money. And I began to wonder why there's only a few clients who could constantly succeed. I was curious and I asked them, what is the secret? And they told me it is to simply partner with the best company for the long time to come. So when the new bull market cycle happens, I saw the same group of clients where their wealth continued to compound in the new bull market. So I started to feel more heavy as the conflict between making more commissions and guiding people into the stock market to create wealth. So how can I live with the fact that my client who trusted me to open brokerage account simply ended up to be just only addicted to the app? So after 3 years, I quit the brokerage industry and started my education business. Today, the social media are flooded with tips, and often than not, a lot of people are actually looking at the social media just for tips and shortcuts. So in the end, they ended up just copying other people and do not have a true understanding of what they are investing in. I know that I do not like people to treat the stock market as a casino, and I simply wouldn't want them to go through the bear market again to repeat the cycle of having huge losses in their portfolio. And this is why I'm on a mission to start conviction first investing. I want to train people to think independently. It is not just a framework to find undervalued stocks. It's like having a Google map that takes you from location A to B where you know what you are doing. You see, most of my students face financial stress, and that's why they wanted help. Now, some of them, they could be professional and they simply don't have time or knowledge. Some of them feel unqualified because they may not have the financial background to start investing. And some of them actually feel fearful because of all the information online. They're often stuck with their portfolio because they do not have a framework and experience. They also feel the stress and fear as the company starts downsizing, where they start to think about their future financial stability and the retirement. The last thing they will want to is to have their bulk of savings eroded by inflation, where their spending power and savings become smaller over time. If you are watching this and you feel the same problem as them, let's have a chat.